Hey, greetings. This is Brian Metzger with Empoweredecom, and today's lesson is about adding product options. And we've taken some screenshots of a step-by-step walkthrough, just a simple case study on how you can use Empoweredecom to do this. Now, I want to give you some background on this feature before we go into the specifics and show you how to do it. The Empoweredecom system is based on a simple premise that each page should be able to sell on its own. And secondly, it's also built on this concept of product feeds, meaning that if you're going to send your products to eBay, if you're going to send your products to Amazon, the products sort of have to stand alone. And the issue can be is if you have a product page, and this is some of the different shopping carts that we had experience with. So you have let's say you have an old shopping cart or even some of the new ones, but the way that they handle it is that you have a product, and then if you want to have the colors red, green, blue, and black, it's not its own product. It's sort of an option off of a main page. Now, on a website, no big deal. So the customer comes to the page, they select their color, and then enter the order. But if you are managing a feed, if you're going to submit thousands and thousands of products to Amazon so that you can list your products there, if let's say you're listing on eBay, so you're listing in multiple retail outlets to increase and diversify your revenue stream. But if you have a page and then you have all these options sitting on one page, you won't be able to send that information easily and update it automatically through Empoweredecom system, through any system. You basically have to break it out. So we just make it easy. So each page is its own. So you have a red page, a blue page, a green page, and a yellow page, using color as an example of an attribute. And the key is then if you want to connect those pages to each other, so there'll be a drop-down menu saying choose your color, and then when the customer selects the color, it'll actually go to that page. Now, from a negative standpoint, if you look at it this way, is you're creating lots of pages for potentially, if you really want to go into detail on all these different types of options. But there is, in some ways, if you're from the standpoint of search engine optimization or just sending feeds all over the place, it doesn't really impact anything just to have extra pages for specific products. And it actually makes it easier because when they go to the page, they see, oh, that's the red page, and you can optimize it for that color and say this is red, 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 red. And then when you have a yellow color, then you can optimize it for yellow, 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 yellow. So when people are looking specifically for color, you've got individual pages set up for that color. You can't optimize a page for color if the colors are just a drop-down option. You have to be very generic. So that is just the theory behind it and some of the rationale for the way that we do the product option. So we do it a proprietary way, and I'll just walk through right now and give you an example. Let's say that you have the two backpacks. You have NFL teams. I'm just going to use this as an example. These are listed on Amazon. If you recognize the Amazon things here, I'll grow it up. Here's the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to use the NFL. So my option here is choose your NFL team. Now, just to get these products onto my Empoweredecom site here, I'm using comfortzone.com. I will go into the products, and then I would add Amazon product. And then in that tool, I will then click the add products by ASIN. That's what the arrow is pointing to. And then it brings up this tool, and then we select the category. And of course, these are backpacks, so I'm going to put them into the backpack category. And then we have the ASINs for the two products. This is probably Seattle, and this is for Dallas. Again, the NFL teams. And then you just hit add products. And then when you walk through that, you'll then see that the products have been added to the store. You can click here and view it. You can view your store. You can do editing. And what I want to do now is you can go back into the product that you added. In this case, there's a product node ID 7284. You just go in and edit the product. And I want to point out this feature. Here's the product options, and there's a button here. You click and you open the product options manager. So when you're in that step, you can then add your product names. In this case, we did NFL team, and then we put in the product node ID 7284 and 7285. These are the product nodes. And then what is the name of these, reference the option. So in here, it's the name, Seattle Seahawks, Dallas Cowboys. And I click finish. And then here's what the final thing would look like. So here's the specific product page. And this price is pulled automatically from Amazon. So it's always up to date. It's all compliant. You can see here we've got exactly what you need showing. If they click on that, it would show the timestamp compliant. So in essence, we are fully compliant with the Amazon Associates program. And then here's how the drop down would look. On this page, they can select NFL team and they can say Dallas Cowboys, which would basically just redo this page. But if they want Seattle Seahawks, they'd actually, when they drop down that and select that, it would actually go to the Seahawks page. So that, in essence, is how the product option works inside Empoweredecom. It's basically just an option feature right there. You see the product options manager, and then you just make a simple fill in the blank. There's no coding. You just put in the node, you just put in the name, and then you have this nice little option feature here. So you can use your imagination how you can use this from sizes, colors, all the various attributes that are out there, and fabric material, shoe size, etc., how you want to use your options. Obviously, it can get very complicated when people want the blue 9 and then the red 10. So from that standpoint, it's up to you and what you do. But this is just the basics. We're really just trying to position ourselves as an authority, and we're trying to get traffic. So in this case, who knows? If I understand that parents are looking for children's school bags, they might be also purchasing other things related to that market. So that's just how you think as a marketer. All right, I've talked enough. Again, this is Brian Metzger with Empoweredecom, just summarizing the product option feature and tool inside the platform and how you can use it to provide good value to your prospects and clients and customers. All right, so with that, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.